All right, well, hello there. It is actually Sunday, May 26th, but we're going to talk about Saturday. Oh, we're going to backtrack. Saturday was crazy busy, and hi, Joe. I actually did not pick up the camera at all. Hi, buddy. There's my helper. There he is. Yeah, I didn't pick it up at all. No, stay there. Stay there. As I was getting ready for the Saturday night mega sale, let's see, I was working on some clothes to send off to get photographed for listing. I did not get any drafts of clothing, though, set up in eBay. I ran out of time. I did take pictures, and I'll show you what I took pictures of when I get over to that point. But I did take some pictures for listings. I'm going to try. I know. It's three. So, but it'll end up being 2 listings. So I figure, okay, if I take the pictures on Saturday and I do the listings on Sunday, then those are my 2 for Saturday and Sunday. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so I'm going to try to maybe at some point today get the clothing listed. I know there's just not enough minutes in the day, Joe. He knows that. He's got napping to do. He knows how those minutes are important. But last night I did have a mega sale. I brought another 60 items. Yeah, I fit them on the counter. But yeah, I brought 60 items to the sale. Oh, the one thing I did not count is how much sold. I also have some additional sales from Friday night, is that Friday day? Friday day. The morning sale. I think so, when I had the plush. I think that was it. And, and a jewelry. Which I think that was Friday also. Oh man, can I remember from one day to the next what I bring to a sale? Barely, but I hope you got to see the beautiful Rhodey. The one in the foreground, ooh, that's hard to do. The one in the foreground here, it is just starting to open. Just starting. And it looks to be a very light pink, which I think it is. I always flip-flop. Is it light pink? Is it white? White with a pinkish. I'm not sure. All right, of the 60 items, I did not sell that many. It will not take too long to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 out of 60. Which means, yeah, I filled up the counter again with the 49 items that are still available. Let me double check. I'm going to look over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was the 11th? All right. I may need to come back to you in a sec. All right. Got it. I see what I did. I kind of hid the 11th item, but I got it. All right. I am going to try to go down my list here, and we're going to go over the 49 items that are still available. Now, I will make a note that, as with last week I brought a bunch of items. A lot of them, the last time I'm going to bring them to a live sale. I know, I've kind of said that before, but now that I actually am consciously working on doing at least one eBay listing a day, that's, I know, 30 items in a month, but at some point, I'm going to circle back. I'm going to get all of these listed on eBay. Now, that does not mean that they won't be available for sale. You absolutely can go to my eBay store. It just gives me a place to put things so they're visible. so people can see them other than just sitting in the Harry Potter closet, which doesn't do a lot of good because nobody can see them in there except me. But if I put them out on eBay, you can see them, you can see the whole thing, you can see the description, the size, measurements, all that kind of stuff. If you see something on my eBay store that you would like to purchase, particularly a hard good, let me know, because there's a good chance that I can just add it to your box here, and you don't have to pay separate. You don't have to pay for doing it through eBay. Now the clothing is a little different because some of it's in another location, some of it's with me. So check with me if you see a piece of clothing that I have, because I may be able to add it to your box. I may not be able to. But the hard goods, they are here. So yeah, so let me know on the hard goods. But again, it just gives me a storefront, just some place to put things. But if you want to go back and watch last Saturday's speed round to see if there's anything there you're interested in, just like with this stuff, some of this stuff is new, so it will be coming around again for everybody who may have been busy during Memorial Day weekend and didn't have a chance to check out the sale. But some of these items, it is going to be the last time because I've had them in a sale or two, and it's time to move on to other things. All right, so let me flip this around. All right, so we are going to start right back here with this wood case. It is technically an ornament holder, but it can hang anything you want to. It has a magnetic closure. It does have hooks on the back there, so you can hang it on a wall for display. It measures. I did do a lot of pre-measuring, so I'm going to be able to tell you a lot of measurements on things. 12 inches tall by 8 inches wide by 2.5 inches deep. That is $25. It does have a little mark there and a couple little marks down there, but a furniture pen should be able to take care of that. This big, beautiful bowl is by Silver City. It is, as the tag here says, sterling on crystal. And this is a big one. It is 7 inches tall and 8 inches across. It would make a beautiful vase or candle holder. That is $50. Now, this piece, I just had this in Fridays, so you may have seen it. This is something that I bought it mostly to put on eBay because it's fantastic. So this is by Morton Solberg. It is, I believe it's a heron, not an egret. Not a heron or egret expert, so I do not always know the difference. There are, you can see 4 mats, this beautiful woven mat, like a navy blue, a tan, and a white. Beautifully goes with the colors in this picture. The frame on this one measures 21 by 15, so it is quite large. Down here, the lithograph has Morton Solberg, and then it's dated 1980, and then he did sign this also and numbered it 432 of 1500. Little mark on the frame, but it is a beautiful piece. The picture itself is 14 by 8. And this is $125. And again, it's something I picked up, not figuring there would necessarily be an audience for it during the live sales, but something that's definitely worth putting on eBay because of the Morton Solberg work that I saw on eBay. This was not one of the ones available. So that's a good one to add to his collection on eBay. All right, now I had to switch the camera off so I could move the picture. Let's see, what is next? Oh, the woman form vase. That is a 13.5-inch tall vase. It is a beautiful woman's form. I'm going to spin that around. It is a great, kind of a purplish black and white zebra stripe, and then it is cased in clear. I'll give you a shot of the inside of the vase there. That one is $200. And again, she is 13.5 inches tall. Then we are going to the Alfredo Barbini. Yep, I have the name. Oops. Oh, my sheets just fell down. Oops. Let me get in here and see if you can see that tag. It is hard to read, and I know it's probably upside down because I can't read it at all. But it does say Alfredo Barbini, and it does say Murano on there. And he was kind of a bit of a Mr. Murano in that he, I believe, was born on the island of Murano and grew up doing glass. And this purple bowl is a beast. It is 11.5 inches. So it is huge. Here's my hand. That is a huge piece of Murano. It does have a couple of scratches on the bottom. Not anything that's noticeable that stands out, but just know through the years it got a couple of scratches on the bottom. That is a $50 for the Murano bowl. Next, I have these two Erte plates. This one I did not realize until I got a much closer look at it, that it does have surface scratches on it. This one does not, but somehow this one did develop some surface scratches. Let me show that. There we go. So it is Erte and the Erte image, Her Secret Admirers. So the name and the image is copyrighted. But yeah, I kind of, when I saw this, I thought, oh, that's just part of the design, until after the sale, I actually took a much closer look at this and I went, oh no, those actually are some surface scratches. So for this particular one, I am going to discount the price. It still is gorgeous. It is cobalt blue glass. It's 8.5 inches. But this one with the surface scratches, I'm going to lower it to $15. This one does not have the surface scratches, and it is called Fantasia. It is also 8.5 inches. And that one is $45. But this one with the scratches, $15. Then I've got the Dragonware tea set. This is a set all by the same manufacturer. Let me get that in there. So all pieces are marked by the same company. It is a beautiful Dragonware piece. One of the cups, and I did not notice this before, it has a little mark there, like a crack mark on the inside. However, there's nothing that shows on the outside. So just know that it does have that mark. Here is the teacup. There is the saucer. And here is the teapot. They are all in beautiful condition. And there's the other 2 cups and saucers. So you get 3 teacups, 3 saucers, the cream, the sugar, and the teapot, and that is $85. This beautiful wood dolphin, I'm going to try to get that in there so you can see the beautiful coloration in this wood. It is amazing. It does have a crack in the wood, and you can see when they were working it, it does look like they sanded most of that out. But yeah, this has got some absolutely gorgeous coloration. In fact, I thought that may have been a broken fin, but it's not. It's just the coloration because it is fine on the other side. This is 13.5 inches tall. And the wood dolphin is $25. Let's see. Oh, up here, the pottery bowl with the built-in flower frog, which I love because you could put in short flowers in here and still display them. It is marked Shoshana 2001 on it, and it's got an absolutely gorgeous purple glaze. That is $22. The lidded basket. So it is a round basket, woven, but it has square corners. So round basket, square corners. It does open, and it has a, it has a lip on it to help keep the lid on there. There's the inside of the basket. That is a $16 for the lidded basket. Can you put it on with one hand though? Yes, you can. This beautiful white ruffle dish, glass, free-formed, shaped. Here is the bottom. It is 8.25 inches wide, and that is $26. Now I'm going to move that right over here. And we are next going to go, right here. I will move that piece a little forward here. This is a mother and child. There is the child carved out of wood. It does have a couple of marks on it and one little indent right there. I saw very similar style ones when doing some research from Bolivia. So this possibly could be from Bolivia. It doesn't have any kind of marking on it. I'll get in close so you can see her face. That is $30. Then I have the pair of double candle holders. This is the Jeanette Glass Iris and Herringbone. Right there you can see the little herringbone design. And there are irises on here. There are 4 irises on the base and then one right there in the center. The double candle holders are $22 for the pair. The shoe shine kit, you get the wood box, dovetailed corners, and on the inside, you get 3 brushes, 3 cans of polish, and a shoe cream. So you're going to get that whole set, and it has a brass closure and brass hinges, and that is $20 for the set. Next up, the Limoges bowls. These are by Haviland Limoges. It's a set of 4. They are in excellent condition, and they are 5 inches across by 1 inch deep. And those are 20 for the set. Then we're going to go back here and talk about the duck. This is a wood and straw duck. He is 17 inches long, 9 inches tall with the head, 9 inches tall and 6 inches wide. And the straw and wood duck is $24. Then we're going to go right here. And this is a set of 4 plates. I don't think these plates were ever used. I don't see utensil marks on them. They are marked hand-painted, made in Czechoslovakia, Bohemia. Now, I believe the 3 women are transfers, but the gold around here was probably hand-painted. The set of 4, $24. Last night, when I was showing this piece for the speed round, it got tangled. I got it untangled, got it all fixed up. This is a beautiful necklace set. It has Aurora Borealis rhinestones and some pearl beads. It also comes with some post earrings that also have the Aurora Borealis. This is an 18-inch necklace. There you go. There's the earrings. But, oh, don't they pick up the light? So pretty. Oh, my goodness. It's gorgeous. That is $22. This plate right here, I have my notes on it so I can remember that I'm not 100% sure that this is Venetian gold aventurina, but it is definitely done in the style. So it is a blown glass plate. There is a pontil on the bottom. You can feel it. So it is blown glass plate. And each of the leaves individually blown glass with red and gold flecks. Now, what makes this very possibly the Venetian gold, and I'm going to put it here so you'll be able to see, there is a lot of gold in the plate. So a lot of gold flecks in the plate. And again, that is a hand-blown plate and individually made leaves with the gold. The plate is 8.5 inches. See if I put it down here. Oh, there you can see it. There, I can get the light just right. So you can see all the gold in there. So that is, it's gorgeous in person. And the gold just sparkles. It is so pretty. So 8.5 inches on this plate. And it is $20. And I put my note back on there so I don't forget what it is. Next we're doing the Wedgwood next. I have a set of 3 plates. These are by Wedgwood in England. Oops, there's the mark, but it is upside down. Now, these plates are older. They have some crazing to them. And this one, let me get in there. It has that little white nick right there. It's a beautiful Asian pheasant design. These plates are 8.25 inches. For the set of 3, they are $18. Then we're going to go over here to the Snow Maiden plates. These are by Villeroy and Bach. They are the Russian fairy tale, The Snow Maiden. Each of the plates you can see has a different border to them and depict a different part of the story of the Snow Maiden. These plates are 8.5 inches and they do have a hook on the back so you can hang them. There's that one, and then here is the Snow Maiden. That set of 3 is $18. Then we're going to go back to the purple vase. I will put that right over there for showing. Oh, no, we're doing this purple vase. This little purple vase right here. I'm going to have to go grab that. Hang on. All right, I had to go get that closer. It was not going to work back there. This is a beautiful purple glass with a white swirl. Gorgeous bottom. Couple of surface scratches on it, but a nice level bottom. This vase is 4.5 inches tall and 5 inches wide. And it's got that nice swirl that goes all the way around. That is $18 for the vase. Next is the stone egg. I'm actually going to put it right here to display it so I can get it into the light. So I don't know what kind of stone this is made out of, but it's got some beautiful coloration to it. So I'm going to just put it up here so I can spin it around and display it. It is 2.25 inches tall by 1.5 inches wide. And the egg is $12. And I'm going to put it right there. Hey, another great use for candle holders as an egg display. Next up is this piece. Now, someone did mark this as Murano glass. I cannot confirm or deny that it is Murano. It does have, like, if you're going down a checklist, it's got all the checks. It has a smooth, very polished bottom. It has beautiful controlled bubbles. It has gold flecks. So many gold flecks you can hardly see the controlled bubbles. It is a very thick piece of glass. If it is Murano, it is a second. And I'm going to find why. And that is because right over here, it's going to be really hard to see, but there's a popped bubble right there, which left just a tiniest of rough marks. And then over here, there is a little bit of a bigger popped bubble right there that you can feel. And then this has a smooth edge all the way around, except right here where there is a little channel. So you can actually run your finger through here. So there's a little channel. Is anybody going to notice it unless they're really inspecting it, looking for stuff? No. This is a gorgeous, could be Murano. But if it is, it's probably a second. So it is just $18. And it is 7.25 inches by 7 inches by 3 inches deep. Then we've got the Limoges bowl. This is one of the biggest Limoges pieces that I've ever seen in person that I know about. I'm going to show you the mark on the bottom. I'm going to try to show you the mark on the bottom and have it focus. So Haviland Limoges. This is in beautiful condition, except for the gold trim on it. So over on this side, you can see it has gold. It's fading off. On this side, a little more fading. Somebody used this bowl a lot, but all the ruffles around the edge, the ruffles around the bottom, in beautiful condition. It has these lovely little violet flowers, it looks like. And on the outside also. Now this thing is big. It is 12 inches across. It is 9 inches wide. And it is 3 inches deep. Yeah, this thing is a beast. And that is just $20 because it's got that bit of wear on it. All right, I'm going to show the piece that's underneath here real quick. This is a 12-inch platter. It is by Robert Kirkham. It's got beautiful roses on it. I am going to flip this over and show you that this is the English rose, Roy Kirkham, fine bone china, made in England, 1992. 12-inch platter is $25. All right, then I have this pair right here. They are Elysian Garden, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce the guy's name. I'm going to show them to you. It's a 2-plate set. These are made in France, and the name underneath is Ronald Ruyckevelt, Ruyckevelt. And that is who designed these plates. This one is a 8¼ inch. This one is a 11 inch. So 11 inches for this plate, 8¼ for the other. And together they are a $30 set. All right, I'm going to move that back there. And let's see where we're going next. Next is down here. Now this is an original. I believe it is a watercolor. Let me get that so the lights aren't shining right on it. A beautiful wilderness scene. But that is an original. I took the back off. The mat on here is 18 by 14 and the frame is 19 by 15. There is no signature on here though. There, I'll get in a little closer. I know, I keep thinking I see a signature on here, but I do not. I think this is a watercolor, although not a paint expert. See, I keep thinking, oh, is that a signature? Maybe. Or maybe it's just part of the white. But that one is $20 for the original. Next is this lovely silver tone necklace and earring set done in purple. Down on the base here you have a 3-flower cluster. Right here is one of the earrings. These are post earrings. Here is the second earring. And this one is a 16-inch chain, and that is $18. This purple bowl back here, purple glass bowl. It also has some swirls on it. You can usually see them better from the outside, though, than you can from the inside. Surprisingly very lightweight. As you can see, it's got a nice pontil on the bottom, almost in the shape of a little flower. Freeform shaped ruffles. And this is 8.5 by 2.5 inches deep, and that is $18. This is a lovely German piece. This part here is a transfer, but then it does have some hand-painted detailing on it, and all the gold here is all hand-painted on this beautiful reticulation. I'm going to show the back. So there is the German mark. There is a close-up of the reticulation. I'm going to move that over here. Nope, I'm going to move it here because then I can stack it on top. This plate is 9.25 inches, and that is $14. All right, now we've had a big discussion about this plate and what is on the inside here. I will say I did not know originally what that was, and then someone said melon, and I'm like, okay, I could see a melon in that, sure. We had some suggestions of artichokes. I don't think artichoke, but we also had someone see a papaya. And now that I think about it, I'm saying I can see a papaya with this one. So yes, I think that is the seeds. I think the seeds are the giveaway in this one, that this is probably a papaya plate. Beautiful Mexican pottery. You can see it's kind of blended here with some aqua, some green, like even a little bluish. It's a nice blend. It is marked Mexico on the bottom, and it does have a hook for hanging. I am going to move that one right over here also. This one is a 10-inch plate, so you can hang it or you can use it. It's a great thick Mexican pottery plate, and that is $14. The Fenton Christmas 1970. And this is the Little Brown Church in the Vale. Now, I'm pretty sure I had a Little Brown Church in the Vale brochure that talked all about the history. And when I brought that to the sale, a couple people in the chat knew about this one. It's in Iowa. So someone who lived in Iowa knew about this, but we also had someone who was married here. I think that is so cool. So 1970 Fenton, and on the back here, it does have a little bit of information about that church. And oh, the Fenton sticker is coming off. I'll have to do my best to keep that with it there so we don't lose it. Let's see, that is $12. $12 for the plate. Next is a teacup and saucer. Yep, had to bring one. This is Windsor, made in England, bone china, a beautiful floral pattern. There it is on the back. No bonus flower on the inside, but here is the lovely saucer. And that one is $12. Here is a stone carved pink flamingo. So pink stone used for the pink flamingo. You can see his eye, you can see his little beak. His neck is down because, you know, it's stone. It's hard enough to carve this out of stone. The stone does have a little bit of a sparkle to it. You might be able to pick that up. It is 1 3/4 inches tall, and that is $12 for the stone carved flamingo. Next up, this is a plate from Germany. It is 9.5 inches. I believe this is transfer, and then you've got some airbrushing on the side. Here is the old Germany mark on the back. It does have a little bit, I don't know if that is really a crack because I don't see any of it here. So maybe a little bit of a crack, maybe just aggressive crazing. I'm not sure, but I don't see it through on the other side. So 9.5 inches on this one, and it is $12. I'm going to move that. We'll come back to this because next we're going to go to 2 pieces of slate. Now I'm selling them individually because maybe you have a French themed kitchen. Maybe you just like to display that at your coffee bar. But they are little samples of French menus. One is Saint Germain. This one right here is Saint Germain, and it's got some fun things on the menu. And that is $14. And then this one is Saint Jacques. And that one is also $14. They are a little heavy. They're made of slate. They do have a very heavy-duty hanger on the back. And, they are 10 inches by 8 inches. 10 by 8 on those. Right here, the little Fenton milk glass daisy and buttons. This little bowl, basket bowl, is in beautiful condition. And that is $16. Oh, I was going to check to see. Not too much of a ring of fire on that one. Just a tiny bit. I'm not even sure the camera could pick that up. All right. Oh, then we're going to do right here. This is a gold tone. It's a very light gold tone, but when I put it up to silver, it looks gold. This is a very long necklace. It's a 30-inch necklace, and the pendant here is 3 inches long. It has some beautiful smoky rhinestones and some clear, almost look like Aurora Borealis. Not 100% sure, but it kind of is sparkling that way. So the smoky pendant necklace is $12. All right, then I have had some pieces by a local artist named Donna Pritchard. This is one of her pieces. It is a fabric cylinder. Couple suggestions on this one. If you have just a plain glass vase, you want to jazz it up, you could put that right on top of it. This opening is 3.5 inches, and the cylinder is 11.5 inches tall. You could also use this for a jewelry display. Put brooches, hang earrings off of here. You have these little knobs on top. You could hang necklaces on there. So yeah, lots of fun uses. Very boho feel with the different fabrics, the twine that's on here, the little bits of crochet. That one is $12. And I'll put it back there so you can kind of get an idea of that one. Then we have a pair of Limoges plates. This is a different pattern than the bowls, but both in the nice delicate pink flowers that they use a lot. There is the Haviland Limoges mark, beautiful pair of plates. They are 6¼ inch plates, and they are $10 for the pair. This Dutch plate, I think this deserves saving. It's got some chips on the end right there. You can see a little bit here. Up here, it's got a chip. It's just such a different style than we see a lot with Dutch plates that I think it really deserves a second chance. It's a great scene with maybe a mom and daughter walking to the shore. You've got the windmills in the back, the boats in the canals. It does have a mark on the back. And this is a 8½ inch plate, and that is $8. Then this little clear glass lidded jar, probably a sugar, but a really cute way to display maybe a little colorful collection of buttons or marbles, or use that in your powder room. That is 4 inches tall, 3 inches wide, and that is $8. Now the cameo may be sold. I'm waiting to hear back. So someone was interested in that. So this may be sold. But it was available at $10, and it's 2½ inches tall, 1½ inches wide. Lovely shell planter. So it really looks like a seashell. They did an amazing job on this. I mean, it looks like a seashell. Look at that. Even with the little bit on the end there. That is so cool. It measures 5 inches by 4½ by 2½ inches. And that is $10. Let's see. I have a little basket here in beautiful condition. And inside the little basket, there's the lid, are 6 coasters. And all 6 coasters are in great condition. The coasters are about 4½ inches, and the basket is about 5 inches across. And this awesome set is $8. There's all of them. They fit nicely back in there. And then we have the box. This is a wood box, probably Japanese because of the name written on the bottom there. Hand painted, a little bit of wear on there, but I'll show you it without the lid. I'm thinking maybe hibiscus flowers. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll show you a little bit of wear on the paint. And this box, 5 inches by 4½ by 3, and that is $8. Woo! All right. This is going to be a long video. So those are the 49 items that are still available. Again, some of these, many of them, probably not going to bring to another live. I'm just going to put them in my pile to be listed on eBay, because people can come back. You can watch these videos. You can go back through my whole collection of videos and watch all of the what is still available, because a lot of items are still available. Now, some things first time at a sale, again, Memorial Day weekend, not everybody watches the videos. I will be bringing them back to a sale, but some of these, yeah, I've had them before. I will just put them on my eBay store so people can go and see it there 24/7. It'll be there. All right. I am going to quickly turn this around and I'll show you the next items I'm working on listing in my store. All right, now I have these Husky pins, University of Washington Husky pins. Believe it or not, I got these from the World Traveler Estate. I have a whole coffee tin full of buttons. We have gone through all of the buttons except for the Huskies. They're pretty specific. Unless you are a big University of Washington fan, then let me know. But you can see 2 rows right here are the same buttons. So I'm going to keep those together as one listing, just with 2 available. And then I've got this other little cluster of 5 buttons. I'll be offering those together. But I did take the pictures yesterday. I'm going to do my absolute best to get those listed today. I don't think it's going to take too long, so I'm really going to try to list them. I do list on eBay, Poshmark, and when things are vintage, I put them on Etsy also. All right, so here are the 11 items that sold. So let's go through those. I had first one of the largest stone fetishes I have ever seen. This is 6 inches long, 4.5 inches tall. It's a gorgeous bear. That one sold for $30. This beautiful pottery lidded, like a casserole. Oh, it's so well made. They even put a little lip on here, so when you put the lid on there, it fits nice, and a beautiful double handle. That one sold for $30. This is the one I forgot to count the first time around. The lovely cross-stitch picture. She is hanging quilts, and they are all cross-stitched. Oh, I love that. That one sold for $20. This necklace, silver tone and abalone. It is a necklace and an earring set. That sold for $22. The Rooster Tea coffee pot, teapot, hot beverage pot. That one sold for $20. The Russian bear, made out of wood. That one, $14. This is a beautiful teacup and saucer by, Colport. They are an awesome brand. If you find Colport, oh, grab it. Quality stuff. This is the Qatar pattern. And they did a lot of East Indian and kind of Asian designs. That one was $12. The stone carved elephant in a black stone, $12. This is a sterling pair of earrings. That was $15. A cat brooch in beautiful amber and champagne rhinestones. That was $11. And the glass fish. That one was $10. All right, I'm also going to thank Jolita for sending me some Bucky earrings. Look how cute they are. And Count Chocula and Cocoa Puffs lip gloss. I am enjoying that a lot. And I'm going to try to put the earrings in on Monday. Try to leave enough time to do that. All right, I also had some sales after the sale. A $3 teddy bear, a $5 tie bear. I had never seen that one before. And then $8 for the 2 Build-A-Bears, 8 and 8, and then 8 for the 1992 Gun Bear, still in its original box. The Huckleberry Pie, who's a friend of Strawberry Shortcake. Both of those are reverse painted on the glass. There's the artist's name. Those sold for $15. Presidential flashcards, $8. The postcard, Crafter's postcard book. That one sold for $8. I had a request for this, and I said, oh, I don't have that one, but I did have this one with some roses and flowers. And so that one sold just because someone asked. And, oh, the bracelet here, I think that was, oh gosh, I didn't look at my sheet. I think that was $4 for the bracelet, and then $8 for the Tinkerbell story, Fairy Dust and the Quest for the Egg. And that has some beautiful Tinkerbell illustrations and other fairies in here. Oh my, all right, I know, that was a lot. Now, I am going to get this all organized. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to clear all this up. All the sold items are heading up with me. That is where I'm going to be spending most of the day today, upstairs doing some packing and invoicing. Yeah, I'm going to figure out what is going on with these. And I've got a spot to put the ones that are being listed and a spot to put the ones that will be making another appearance at a sale. Yeah, and I'm going to try to get my listing done. So it's going to be a great day. Going to feel very accomplished by the end of the day. Oh, I also put up a short. I went out to the garden, front garden, did week 9 of the plants that are happening out in the front there. So check that out. And whew, all right. Then once I get that cleared up and throughout the day, I will be setting up for the Monday morning sale. And I'm going to try to set up also for the Monday evening sale. So gonna do a lot, gonna get a lot done today. All right, that is going to wrap it up. And if you made it to the end of the video, congratulations. This was a long one, but I had a lot to say. So thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you again on Monday.